Every fall at the University of Rhode Island feels the same for students who want to live off campus. The second October hits, everyone's scrambling to find a house in Narragansett. And honestly, it feels impossible. You're competing with 100 of students, rent prices are high, and houses get taken the second they're posted. But a lot of people don't realize there's another barrier that makes everything even harder, a town law that limits how many students can live together. Today, I'm breaking down what the 5-student rule actually is, how it impacts URI students, and why so many people feel it's time to rethink it. So let's start with the basics. Narragansett's 5-student rule is a town ordinance that says no more than 5 unrelated people can live in the same home. It doesn't matter how big the house is, how many bedrooms it has, or whether it passes safety inspections. The limit is strictly based on relationships and not space. This rule was originally created to help protect family neighborhoods from overcrowding and noise. In theory, it makes sense, but in practice, the rule has created a lot of challenges for students who rely on off-campus housing. Today, I'm here with senior URI student Madison Withington, who lives in a local Narragansett home. How did the 5-student rule affect your housing search this year?
It honestly made everything way more stressful. We found a house with 6 bedrooms that fit all of us. But because of the rule, we can only have 5 people on the lease. We ended up splitting into 2 houses, which doubled our rent and utilities. It was such a mess.
This is a really common story. Bigger groups get split up, rent price goes up, people end up living farther from campus or rushing into unsafe, overcrowded places because they don't want to get stuck without housing. A rule that was meant to prevent overcrowding has actually started to create housing crunch instead. And when a house that should safely fit 6 or 7 students gets reduced to 5 just because of a rule, it drives prices even higher. The demand stays the same, but the supply shrinks, and students pay the price. What's one thing you wish the town understood about how this rule affects students?
I wish they understood that we're not trying to ruin the neighborhoods. We actually love Narragansett. We just want to live with our friends without breaking the rules or paying crazy amounts of money.
Narragansett residents do have real concerns. Noise, trash, parking, and overcrowding have all been issues in the past. The town wants to keep these neighborhoods safe, family-friendly, and manageable, and that viewpoint absolutely matters. But things have changed. URI has more students now, and the demand for housing has grown. Many people feel the 5-student rule doesn't match today's reality, and instead of solving the problem, it's actually pushing students into worse situations. So what could a solution look like? A lot of students and even some residents believe the rule could be updated in a fair way. One idea is to base occupancy on size and safety of the home instead of relationships. For example, if a house has 6 legal bedrooms and passes inspections, why can't 6 students live there? Another idea is an annual safety and noise check. Basically, holding landlords accountable and making sure both residents and students both mutually feel respected. It's not just turning Narragansett into a student town, it's about making housing situations realistic for everyone. The 5-student rule might seem like a small local policy, but it's a massive impact on students every single year. If you're a student, resident, a parent, or even someone who just cares about fair housing, this is something worth paying attention to. Real change starts with conversations, awareness, and people speaking up. Students deserve safe, affordable housing, and they deserve to be a part of a community they live in. Thanks for watching.